health and a little wealth and a lot of love.
So what is Ozempic butt and what is Ozempic face?
So we get to the final.
Not the final. This is the middle.
Or the reason for the episode, but it's kind of a misrepresentation because there's this idea that these medications are making people look older because it's making people lose weight in their face and making them look gaunt or making, calling
Gaunt. What's the
or
gaunt?
like hollowing out their face.
So guys, so Emily has all these crazy vocabulary, so I have to stop her and say, what the hell does that mean? so say what gaunt is.
So basically hollowing out your face.
Again, if you're not watching this on YouTube, you're missing out because Emily's doing this. Like you can hear it if you're listening on the podcast. There
like
it is.
The fish face.
She looked at Karen. That's Karen.
Yeah.
No, that's Laurie.
That's Laurie.
This is Karen.
So
we name our cameras after our mothers.
So that thought is it's not just Ozempic or Wegovy or Zepbound or Saxenda. It's not these injectable medications that's making people look old or making their face hollow out. It's just weight loss in general.
So what you're saying is no matter what, even if they're on Ozempic, or let's say they remove Ozempic, if they have significant weight loss, then they're going to experience the same thing. It's not the medicine itself. It's actually just losing weight.
If you do it without pharmacology, if you do it without any added medication, if you just do it all on your own and you lose the same amount of weight, you're still going to get the same results.
Got it.
And it's just science. If you're the way that our faces look plump is just from, you've got fat in your face. And when you lose that fat, especially if you've got an excess amount of fat that's kind of filling out that skin, whenever you lose that fat, that skin is not going to have that tissue to fill it out anymore.
Gotcha.
And that happens naturally as we age. But you see that in the extreme on these shows like My 600-Pound Life or...
That's right. You do.
My 1,000-Pound Sisters,
yeah.
where they lose a lot of weight and they've got all this excess weight just from the skin that they're carrying. Right. And they're not able to lose that excess skin or that excess weight.
I was going to say, my next question is this. People are listening like, gosh, I might be plump, but I'm looking young. You know what I mean? So what can they do to offset some of that if they can do anything?
Well, if you're in that extreme where you have lost 60, 100, sometimes 200 pounds, the only way to really help that is by skin removal surgery, which a plastic surgeon will do.
So there's nothing that people can do to maintain a youthful appearance if they lose weight?
Well, if you're losing, I won't say a small amount of weight because it's hard to.
Well, let's use me as an example. Yeah. I want to be 250. I'm 275 now. I lost 15 pounds at the beginning of this year, which is pretty good for 30 days, especially someone my age. And so I have 25 pounds more to go. So I would lose 25 plus 35, 40 pounds.
I mean, you can maintain the health of your skin and the collagen in your skin.
How?
By obviously feeding your body with what it needs. Your skin needs nutrients to be able to continue to act the way it's supposed to act, and whether that's eating a diet that has plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables that have vitamin C to help with collagen, or there are ways that you can slow the process of aging, obviously by topical retinol or retinoids, or drinking plenty of water and vitamin C and wearing sunscreen. Those are all ways that you
But if
can...
I lose I don't know, I'm going to be real. If I lost flipping 45 pounds from now until I guess March or June, that's 50 pounds, whatever it is. I'm doing all that now, what you're saying. So the listeners out there, I'm doing all that now, you're saying.
Yeah.
Am I just going to be gaunt?
I would say most people shouldn't see that huge difference if it's just and everybody's a little bit different, but if it's a 20 to 40 pound weight loss, you shouldn't see a huge difference. But there are obviously cosmetic procedures that you can have, like laser and
I'm excited about this but what if you've been, I'm overweight for a while, and I know your skin's very elastic. It does snap back pretty well, and you're getting older, but then you've been plump for a while. I hate to say that, but like, let's say you've been overweight for a while. Let me just be scientific here.
Yeah.
You lose that weight, you lost 50 pounds, and you notice a huge impact in your face. You've been overweight for, let's say, 10 years. Really, can you do anything about it? Whether it's Ozempic face, Ozempic butt, whatever.
And I think that's the point of the story, right? Is that it's not the weight loss medication.
Right.
It's just the weight loss in general. And
right.
and the benefits that you get from that weight loss far outweigh the negative implications. So you probably feel more energized,
right,
obviously.
But we live in America.
I know we live in America.
And people are very shallow
and that's where
superficial.
your dermatologist comes in,
Okay.
or your
another
aesthetics.
episode for another.
With a little health and a little wealth and a lot of love. That's the life that we live. Suits and scrubs.